In this burst, we will go through the Occupant and Design of Experiments Setup tool. This tool helps automate the creation and management of multiple occupant simulation models from a single baseline model. Instead of manually setting up each variant, the tool applies the required positioning and configuration changes automatically. The workflow is divided into 3 stages: baseline setup, DOE pre-sim setup, and DOE final setup. The main benefits are reduced setup time, improved consistency across models, and fewer manual errors. Baseline setup can be used on its own, or as the starting point for a DOE workflow. In this stage, we define the seat mechanism, position the seat along the track, move the dummy's hands and feet to their target locations, and configure the seat belt. Once the seat and dummy are positioned correctly, we prepare an LS-DYNA, or primer seat squash setup, which becomes the foundation for the DOE setup. After the baseline setup is complete, we move to DOE setup. Alternatively, we can use the DOE setup directly if we already have a baseline model ready. The tool automatically generates multiple model variants from a single baseline model. Seat and dummy positions can be driven from a CSV file, an H-point matrix, or existing seat positions. Instead of manually creating each configuration, the tool generates all required variants automatically, making large DOE studies much faster and more consistent. In this demo, I will use a seat and dummy that are already positioned at the baseline location. Using the DOE Setup tool, I will move the dummy to multiple positions, perform LS-DYNA seat squash, and generate pre-simulation models for all new positions. To begin, go to Tools, then Safety, then Occupant and DOE Setup, and click DOE Pre-Sim Setup. For brevity, the process has been sped up here, but it is just a case of adding input for the seat mechanism, some dummy information, the desired DOE H points, right options, and seat squash options, all of which are explained in more detail in the tool. Once all inputs are complete, click Build and Write Out Pre-Sim Model. The tool will generate pre-simulation models for all selected positions and write them to the specified pre-simulation directory. After running the pre-simulation models, we move to Final Model Setup. Here we load the settings generated during the DOE process and import the pre-simulation results. The tool uses these results to complete the final model preparation, including final belt fitting and any required stress or foam initialization options. Finally, the completed occupant models are written out and are ready for the analysis. The DOE pre-sim setup generates the required pre-simulation models and settings files that will be used during the final model setup process. After completing the pre-simulation runs, go to Tools, Safety, Occupant, and DOE Setup and select Final Model Setup. Load DOE pre-sim settings. Select the settings file from the pre-simulation intermediate directory and click Read. This will automatically populate the required inputs for the final model setup. A full tutorial is available with the installation through the Tutorials button under the Help menu in Primer. If you have any questions or feedback, please contact us. Thank you.